This is a man from Modesto. This is a dream I had. It follows an American agent, and he speaks Russian, or at least everyone else thinks he does, that he speaks it the best, so they select him, and he doesn't want to go, but he goes on a field mission, and his mission is to discover some things about how the Russians have this new artillery piece that can fire great distances accurately. And eventually he's successful in his mission, and this is what he sees. He sees this artillery piece, and it's on a platform above the ground. This line here is the ground, and now the main platform is actually 2 levels, and in between is a layer of nothing but springs. So there are springs in here, and then there are very large springs which go to the ground. And this distance is maybe a meter or a meter and a half, and this distance is more like 2 meters, I don't know, 3 meters maybe. But this is pretty high. I don't remember the dimensions exactly, but it kind of looks like this, right? So now this part of the barrel, when it fired, would come back into this part and then come back up. So that would absorb some of the recoil. But then what happens is it transfers the force down into these springs through the main platform and into these springs on the ground. And then the way that they have these springs set up, it rapidly dissipates and nullifies the vibrational energy so that this comes back to a still platform in a very short matter of moments. So it fires and it pushes down on these springs, comes back up, and kind of very quickly comes back to a still status so that it can be fired again accurately. And so he's successful in that. And his next mission is to go and report on, there's a carnival. It's like a Russian carnival, and it's set up like a street fair outside of a town in a somewhat hilly area. It's not a flat area, and there's also a forest there. And he has his suspicions about this one particular display. It's like a large flatbed, and it's covered in a green, colorful blanket. And he goes and he manages to get into position and look under that, and he sees that they have a nuclear missile hidden there at this carnival. And he's discovered right at that moment. Someone sees him and reports him, and he has to flee, and he's chased running on foot into the woods, but he does manage to escape. And in the third scene, he's now playing like he's mentally handicapped, and this is to play down his deficient Russian language skills. And he's camping with some Russian soldiers who are camping in an area near a river, and he's hanging out with them, and he's also somehow reporting all the information on what they're doing to the Allies. And the Russian soldiers figure out that someone is reporting on them, and they single out a particular Russian fellow and blame him. But that guy blames the agent, and he's just trying to defer it from himself onto someone that can't defend himself. And accidentally, he's correct. It really is this falsely mentally handicapped acting fellow. And so they do blame it on him, and he runs away, and they even shoot at him, but he jumps into the river, which is fast flowing, and escapes there. So, and that's the end of the vision of the 3 missions of this American agent.